The old Harris set sliding door is slamming in it. There we go. I'll get back on the train straight away. That'll be on the last run. I'm pulling on the east platform. Typical. Put your purse back in your bag, what are you doing safe mode? That's the other time, he's off here, he's off to departing here, he's changing the plans again. Have you forgotten something? Baccusmarsh does not have a yard anymore near the station. Have you forgot that already? There's no yard at Baccusmarsh. Have you forgotten that already, have you? They moved it. It's not at the station anymore. It's moved up really far away from the station. It takes about 10 minutes to get to the yard from back. Here's Melton's old signal hut. I bet they got levers on the whole Harris set sitting at Melton. This is supposed to be the Terminator that's going off the Baccusmarsh. Why the train's sitting on the platform. I will also walk through the coaches because it is sitting on the platform here. Don't ever go through Hates car carriages while it's on the move because it's completely dangerous. Because that's the reason why I don't walk through coaches right open air. So yeah, I've got the door shut in this coach and get a view of that noise of the locomotive, but we'll open the door space before 4 minutes because I'm going to get some shots of the locomotive. I'll show the locomotive now before we depart quickly. keep this door open because the door will slam shut when we depart at 6:50. This is locked, completely locked. Closing. Doors in close properly either. But what that, if anyone's wondered what that toggle does, that's not really part of the door anymore. That was back in the 50s when there used to be blue trains, Harris trains. What they would do, they'll turn that key, they'll go up like this and lock the door up. Bam. Making it for leaving the station. One. MEL 734 is not for us, it's actually for the other train. Wasn't Baccusmarsh a single line back in the early days? I'm going to film when we arrive into Baccusmarsh. I'll pause the video and come back in a few minutes when we're back to arriving into the Harris sets. SH29, 5458 leading with some other H cars. I didn't read the back 3 numbers when I was on this train. These are the best carriages in V9 with the N sets. Harrises were the time when we didn't have velocities. Harrises used to do the services velocities took over in the early 2000s. Back in about 4, I think I was, or 4 or 5, that's when the new velocity started taking over these. The line is single still. The line is still single, we just have on the single line. Baccusmarsh been horribly ruined. The platform added, there's no yard Baccusmarsh how it used to be. They're going to be shutting this up. And 70s could lean out the doors of these, of the Harris cars as well. You could lean out, hold up here, and just lean your head out with the camera. You know, they can't do it anymore, they've got doors on them. It's good thing having doors now because it was days back when no doors closing. India still has carriage doors that stay open, but we've got ideal doors out of these. I never been on a Harris set, the original. I've only been on the refurbished ones like this. When I look at these carriages, look, I just search up Melbourne Harris trains, just some of the old pictures of these. It's starting to slow down because of the velocity on the single line up ahead of us, so they don't catch up that train. This is a single line track between Baccusmarsh. The last time I rode on the Baccusmarsh line of Harris was back in 2018 when the A6 did its last run to Baccusmarsh. And this area of the train, was football. This part of the train was completely covered with guns and cameras and barrel fans. There's a velocity in front of us, so we're slowing down so we don't catch it up. I think that's what the thing lines triggers. If they've got enough train in front, they try to slow down not to catch up the other train.
Should we go around a curve to go over? There's a curve.
It's called Baccusmarsh curve. I've got medium speed, normal speed means the train and the train's in the block. Wouldn't it be fun if the doors could be open when it was moving? That'd be fun. Because Helium and still ahead of us.
No, we have safe trains in India.
India still has doors open. Entering the passing loop. Means we're going to be stopping in the passing loop, looks like it. If we stop in this loop, I'm going to stop the recording and start up again when we leave the loop. Rally crossing. That's what the farm word is. I think we're stopping in the passing loop. Like, our alley guys have a couple of passings in areas where the line is single, but they always have passing loops, so you can get halfway in the loop, halfway in the single line, stop in the loop, another train passing and proceed out of the single line. These were the ones before we had velocities, and I'm not making it up.
This service will shortly arrive and terminate at Baccusmarsh station. Please be sure to take all personal items if you would like in the train. Baccusmarsh, the next and final stop. Thank you.
Can you carry that box off the train for me and I'll get it from you once you're off the train? The passing loop is quite long, you know. I thought it was a short passing loop, it's quite long. I think it's for freight. I think this thing's built for freight trains, so. Velocity passing on the left hand side. It's stopping. I think the driver's slowing to a crawl so we don't catch up the red signal. Can someone please tell me in this video below if this passing loop? I don't remember this passing loop. I've been on the Baccusmarsh. Does anyone know this passing loop is a new added loop? I'm not too sure. I don't remember it. Driver didn't even stop. He was crawling to a crawl to not catch up that signal. He was moving the train. That's why he's moving the train slow so it doesn't catch up the signal. That's clever. That is. That's very clever. driver's going to pull the clutch in now. The second passing loop is the Baccusmarsh passing loop at the station, where we will be stopping and terminating. I'm on with the engine provider has the Nathan P5 horn, or Nathan Air Chime P5 American made horn on this locomotive, plus the Leslie RS5T horn on it as well. I'll show you the Leslie, to be honest, I think. There's the Leslie RS5T, but I've got the Nathan on the other end. I think the Nathan horn was on this London when it was new, I'm pretty sure. That activates the QR system. Did it before. Got the medium speed on the home signal. Distance signal, I should say, and the home's on the yard. I'm going to check something, let's see something here. That doesn't pop up. Anything that pops up on the phone, no it doesn't. So it did before though, I don't think, and that did pop up. We got around the curve instead. I wasn't planning to come this far on this train, guys. I was just planning to go up at Nelson, but I decided to go further. See this knocker, Mum, see this? That's how you can lock it with it up like that as well. See that keyhole, and turn that key and push that bearing thing up. It would have been used in the old days though, not the modern one. That's how you unlock the sliding doors when you stop at stations. That's how you unlock the sliding doors with the key and turn it to release all. Rabbits always running near the railway, see them a lot. Same with pigeons and grain yards. You speed rabbits out this way. The medium speed, normal speed on the signal. Why is the signal up there? It's not even close to the railroad.
Slow speed.
Normal speed warning is called. It means to stop at the next signal.
Coming to Baccusmarsh, remember all this stuff. Can't surprise.
We're going into platform 1.
I'm sitting new platform.
Old platform.
No, the new station.
New one's on that side.
Catch to go back home.
Yeah, I don't know what side. It might be on this side. I'm not sure. Yeah, it shunts out to the new yard up ahead. I know, we're pointing onto the... I know it's the yard, that's the turntable road. I'm glad we're putting on platform. I wanted to see something up here as well. Southern Cross 24 minutes on this side. Back to Baccusmarsh. Right train's still moving, you can see inching up to the platform. Listen.
You're going to film this one.
Past the party, Baccusmarsh goes to the shunt. Goes into a 5.8 with making P5 on the donut buckle. Mum? You catch P5 on this one. SH29 LH32 on this one. These are the two cabs I did a walkthrough tour back in 2019, I think it was.